are rolling. We are
Easy.
rolling.
We are rolling.
We are up and rolling. Episode
This is
number
47.
47.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's that?
That's kind of kismet, ain't it?
Because
today
it's the
the world is
47th
voting
president.
for the 47th president.
That's right.
And we're shooting episode 47 on the
Wow.
day that the 47th president
will be decided.
Might not be decided today, but
Yeah, I know. I think they're going
Starting.
to drag it out. Do you think they're going to drag it out? Like, all the votes aren't in yet.
I don't know. But what does that say? If it takes a longer time, does it make you more optimistic or less optimistic?
It means A, they're trying to make sure that every vote counts.
Yeah, I think that too.
Or B, someone's about to cheat.
How would you know the difference?
You're not going to know. We'll see if they have another state.
How long did it take last time? Was it quick?
I don't think it was quick.
I look at it like
It's
a trial.
days.
Like a trial. They say when the jury is deliberating longer,
Yeah.
it's more likelihood that the person is innocent.
Uh-huh.
When they take a
Reasonable
short time, it's like they just like clearly
Yeah,
he did
clearly
it.
he did
Clearly did it. We
Yeah.
don't need to be in here a long time.
Right.
Guilty. So
Yeah.
I look at it like that. Like longer, does it mean like? Does it mean a different outcome that's more favorable? And I don't even know what favorable is.
Who's going to be
Depending on who I'm
decided
talking
innocent
to.
in this case?
But you know, the technology is such, if you put your ballot in the mail-in ballot, not actually in the mail system, but drop it in the ballot, they got to get it and count it. So they got to collect on it. So a lot of last minute people.
I've always said it. Every election, I've always said, like, how they count all of those votes that fast?
Yeah, because
night to let us know.
They not.
That was
They ain't.
one of the many things that gives me like, really? That was one, like, count all of that in one night?
People make mistakes too.
Today is the day the 47th president will be
decided.
Yes. Today is the day we're shooting the 47th episode.
Mm-hmm.
But bigger than all that bullshit. Bigger than all that shit. Today is the day. Rock the World. The comedy special is out. It's on your Apple TV. It's on your Comedy Dynamics. It's on your Hulu and your Amazon Prime. Up. It's up and running. You can go stream it right now. Why are you watching the podcast? You can watch the podcast
right
and
now.
Watch the special.
Yes, sir.
Right now. You can do that right now.
Yes, sir.
Let me know what you think. It is literally a labor of love. It took me dumb long to get this done.
Right.
It took longer than should have been, but at the end result is it's not, you don't look at like how long something took to get done. You look at that it's done.
Yeah.
Right? And you enjoy the trials and tribulations to get it up and running.
Yeah.
And that's where we at. So
it looks good.
It looks good. It felt good. I had a good time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel now that it's out? Today's the day.
I feel like, see, this is the thing. I woke up today. I knew today was the day, but I had been so excited after I shot it. I shot it damn near a year ago, right? Like
a year and a half.
Year and a half ago. So some of the excitement kind of started to wane, but then when I knew today was the day, I kind of got that excitement back again.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited just to see, get reaction from the people. For people to say, hey man, I saw it, I enjoyed it. I saw it, I liked it. I saw it, I thought this. Just give me the feedback. I don't care about you, as you guys know, I don't care about negative comments. Right. Somebody go, yo, I saw it was whack. All I see is you saw it.
Yeah.
I watched that shit, it was corny. I watched that shit. That's all I see. That's all I see.
Yeah.
I'm not, you can't bring me down off this high.
No, hell no.
You cannot do it.
It's
And then secondly, how I feel is I'm ready to do it again.
That's what's up.
You don't get complacent. You don't get comfortable.
On to the next.
You say, okay, look at it. Looks good. That joke hit. That joke hit. Now let's do it again. Let's do it better. So that's where I'm at right now. My space is like, yo, let's go.
Yes,
and with that said, I will compliment myself with a Captain Kirk's Jamaican Rum Punch. This is episode number 47. Tone Rock in the building. Welcome to Live from the Green Room. Joe Feezy Fox.
Yes, what's going on? Hey, Captain Kirk, man, I enjoyed a nice little mix of your rum punch. Thank you, brother.
Wait, tell them how you did it.
Oh, man. Yo, you can mix this with anything. You take it straight, then you're probably going to be out on the floor somewhere. But you put some orange juice in there, ginger beer in there, whatever you want, man. It's going to enhance the whole weekend.
Damn, it enhanced your whole weekend. He said like it was Viagra. It enhanced the whole weekend. She like, damn, it's still hard, Joe. I enhanced my whole weekend. Trey, Elliot.
What's happening, everybody? What's good? What's up?
What's good?
And the intern.
The intern.
Trent Mason.
Gang, gang, gang. No.
I let the intern sit in with us this episode because since we were starting with the special, one of the things that I like to do in comedy is you have to share some of these experiences. So when I was Tracy Morgan's opening act, Tracy would always be like, hey, I got to go do radio. Come with me. Hey, I got to go do this interview. They come into the show, like sit in with it. Sit in, just watch. And I would sit in the corner. So he always shared like the stuff that I wasn't privy to at the time with me and gave me an insight as to like, okay, when I get in that position, I'll do it this way. So being that today is the day the special drops, and I knew we were going to lead off with that, I was like, let me have the intern sit in so you can say later on when you do your special. Yeah. Like I remember Tone, how excited Tone was when his shit dropped. I see why Tone was that excited. And the things he said, and so that's why we got the intern in, because the intern, if you did not know, is also a stand-up comic.
Stand-up comic. 6
Kirk,
years.
this one's for you. Rock the World. Out now. Executive produced by the one and the only Charleston Rock.
The EP.
Charleston will get a check in perpetuity. That means forever.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't drank this yet. I can't drink yet. But the way it makes people feel. The way I've seen it makes people feel. The smiles on their faces lets me know it's a good drink. Shout out Captain Kirk.
Wait, hold up. So I know you're 20 and you said you never drank, you never smoked. Are you looking forward to drinking?
Oh, no, I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
No, but I'm not like, people would be like, oh, I don't drink. And then there's like, So I say I don't drink yet, just so people don't think I have some sort of like.
Yeah. I told you I didn't drink until I was 28 years old.
Yeah.
So I wasn't looking forward to it. I was well beyond looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You look forward to it when you're 18, 19, 20. Yeah. I wasn't looking forward to it at all.
Me neither. I don't get it. I don't understand the reason yet. Like, why
I was already drinking at 18, 19. I didn't.
And always remember the two ways you get rich. The two ways you get rich, you either make more money or spend less money.
Ooh.
So if you don't have to waste money on alcohol and fucking weed and cigarettes, good.
Don't do it.
That's why I never lend friends money to smoke weed. Friends that smoke weed, never lend them money. You got money for weed, but you don't got money for this thing you really need. Like, yo, man, I'm fucked up. They'll have a joint in their hand, like, I'm real fucked up. I just need to get this to it. Wait, but you got money for that. But you don't have money for that. I never lend people that smoke weed money.
Well, don't drink, but
or any other drug. If you're on any other drug, I'm not lending you.
Yeah, if you do, man, don't be careful.
But if you decide to do, Captain Kirk,
you're making.
You still went behind the ears, man. So
don't be by
life
yourself.
experience,
Don't drive.
man.
Don't do that.
Don't drive. Don't. Yeah. Of course.
Your first heartbreak, you'll be like, I need a drink.
You don't know why. Just give me anything.
Have you had a heartbreak yet?
I don't think so.
Have you been in love? What you think love is at 20?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Where is you now?
But you're not heartbroken?
No.
You still together?
Yeah.
Y'all still together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
How long you been together?
Like a couple months.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you in love in a couple of months?
Wait.
That's 20. That's 20.
Yeah, that's 20. When is this supposed to happen? You're supposed to like.
It ain't going. I mean,
when are you supposed to think it happens? I feel like you're supposed to think it happens pretty.
It's just fun.
What does being in love feel like to you? What made you? No, you said you in love. What made you? What are the feelings that made you say, I think I'm in love?
Oh, the feeling of them being like, oh, you ain't in love with me? That.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you a hostage.
No.
You were forced into love.
He Bud on the Cosby Show.
Right.
I said you my boyfriend.
You were forced into love.
Nah. But no. It's good.
It's good. Y'all the same age?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She in the industry?
Nope.
White girl?
No.
Okay. He said, damn. He said no and looked at the camera like his parents watching. No.
Dating show for the intern.
Oh, who was the intern?
Yeah.
No. Okay, but back to what I was saying earlier. That's why I said intern. Just before we shot, I said intern, come sit in just so we can share this. Because when you shoot your special, when you shoot yours, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I would have had so-and-so there to share the moment with. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, today's the day. Celebratory drink.
Yeah.
A labor of love. A labor of love.
Let's get it in. Make sure we check it out.
What's the special called again?
Rock the World.
Rock the World.
My company is Rock the World as well. It's a play on Muhammad Ali's Shock the World. It's basically exactly the same premise. Muhammad Ali was doing something that nobody thought he could do when he was fighting Sonny Liston. Nobody thought that Muhammad Ali could win that fight.
Right.
And he kept saying, I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to shock the world. I'm going to shock the world. And just after he won, I shocked the world. I shook up the world. And when I was, you know, a little comic starting out in the beginning, it was like, oh, I want them to have a company. You know, like, what are you going to name your company? Because you know, you got to be incorporated when money start coming in. And I was like, I'm about to do something that nobody thought I could do. I'm going to shock the world. And I was like, okay, play on the last name. I'm going to rock the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why the first special is Rock the World. The company's Rock the World. You know, just one of those things that, like, coming from where I came from to be in this position, it's like, yo, nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody, not a lot of people was like, I could see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not a lot of people were like, there's way more people that look at my life now like, get the fuck out of here, than are people that was like, oh, I knew the whole time.
Right.
You know, so that's why I shocked the world.
First Person Entertainment. That's my entertainment company because I'm the first. My last name is Person.
Oh,
My
that's
last name is Person, and I'm the first person in my family to be an entertainer. So First Person
Nice.
I like that.
Entertainment.
that's good.
And my son, who just left here Sunday, who had a ball. We'll talk about that. I told him when he started his sports agency, it could be First Person Sports Agency or, you know, affiliate of First Person Entertainment, or it could be Second Person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I like first person.
Yeah.
First person,
but,
yeah,
you
keep that going,
but that's
What's
for
yours?
First Person.
Fox, but I can't really claim that one because it's already taken.
So what is
Who,
yours?
Jamie?
No, Fox, like, you know, Fox Sports, Fox.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
you're not Fox Sports. You could be Fox
I know.
Entertainment.
Yeah, I
But
can't-
they
I'm
just have
I'm
Fox.
just saying I can't use my last name. It's, you know, not like that. It's a big.
Oh, yeah, you can't be
No,
Fox Sports, but
I can't
Do you
do
already have one already?
You know, I'm thinking of using my nephew's name.
So you don't have one?
No,
what's your nephew's name?
Colin.
Colin Entertainment?
No, like Collintown, like it's like a Collinville, something like that.
Okay.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Intern?
I would think mine would be my last name is Mason, so I wouldn't want to do MAY space SUN Mason.
Your mother's name is May?
No, just Mason. Just cut in half.
Cut in half.
I don't have any clever thing with
You don't
it.
have anything clever.
May's son, because my mother's name is not May.
So basically, I don't have no.
No. May son, like the sun in May, which is
Sun
also
in
when I
May.
was born.
Oh, okay.
I was born in May.
Okay, you got to lead with that.
But honestly, I didn't even make that connection until right now.
When's your birthday?
May 12th.
May 12th. Okay.
Yeah.
Charleston is May
Mid-May.
2nd.
Yeah. Good guy.
Okay, so today, while we're sitting here in the studio, votes are being tabulated.
Counted.
The 47th, did you know they're electing the 47th president, and this is episode 47?
Oh wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I knew it was a 47, and
Yeah.
it's it all
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
So
plan
votes
that.
are being tabulated, and we will have a new president or a president
Another one.
that's
Returning.
not that new.
Not that new.
An X.
Well, there'll be.
Yeah,
I'll
we
just say another,
we either gonna have a new
old.
president or we getting back together
We
with an
get
X.
back- we getting back with our
together with the
X.
X. I like
As a
that.
nation, we getting back together.
Yeah.
We're gonna take him back. All right, I'll take you.
How do you feel? Well, no, I'm not gonna go because I know you're gonna. How do you feel about? What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, man, I went
You
and
have to
dropped
go
my
first.
ballot off yesterday, and it was a little anxiety just because where I live, you know, there's a lot of Trump supporters. So I just wanted to make sure, you know, I was good when I went to drop my ballot off. Like I was like, all right, I don't want to have to fight nobody. I don't want to have to. I don't want nobody giving me no looks. You know what I mean? So I went there, you know, brolic, like, all right, I'm about to drop my ballot off. Anybody got any issues? You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and let's get it out
Right.
the way right now.
But isn't that an unfortunate testament for America that you going to vote and you got to have that feeling?
Yeah, it is.
Like that one of the candidates
Mhm.
gives people makes people that type of emboldened
Yeah.
that you could potentially put yourself in harm by voting for the other candidate. Not saying that you were, but
Right.
The
there's
one
just-
that they don't like.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like that's totally
weird.
against what the whole voting process is supposed to be
Right.
about. But
Because I tell people all the time, it's not even the Democrats versus Republicans at this point. It's people versus Trump. People who don't like Trump. People versus Trump, period. It's not Democrats or Republicans because there are Republicans that's not voting for Trump
Right.
either.
Vice
You know what I
versa.
mean? And it's not even right now. I mean, Trump is, you know, his you know, rhetorics and how he acts is just, asinine and crazy, whatever. But more so, like you say on stage, it's his supporters that are so extreme that makes it even, even worse for, to regular people. It's like, bro, like, I get it, but you gotta have flags all over you gotta have flags all over the car. You gotta, you gotta have bumper stickers everywhere, or you gotta just criticize everybody that you feel is a leftist or a Democrat. It's like, it's not that serious, because at the end of the day, I feel like you can pull something good from both sides. It's not all or nothing. It's not just all this way or all that way. I could pull some shit from the right. I could pull some shit from the left to implement in my everyday life that I'm sure is beneficial. It just don't got to be the extreme, and that's on both sides, man.
And why didn't you go to the polls? Like, when was the last time you did that? Like,
Sarge, go to the polls.
Yeah, go to stand in line.
Last in 2020.
Okay, so last
yeah, I just did it. It was convenient for me just to drop my ballot off. Niggas busy.
Yeah. I mean, I got
tired of sitting in the line for 2 hours. I don't have to.
In years, yeah. I like to mail in. I always do that and drop it off. It's always.
I stood in that line for David Dinkins.
David Dinkins. That's grandma. My grandmother loved her some David Dinkins.
He was New York's first black mayor.
Oh yeah.
My grandmother loved her some David Dinkins.
You think Obama was big? New York City when David Dinkins was running was that feeling that the country had with Obama? New York felt that with David Dinkins.
With black older women, it was Billy D. Williams
and David Dinkins.
Yeah, man. So so that's my thing, man. It's just the extremists, the people that makes it 10 times worse than really what it could be, man. So I don't know. It's a weird time. I'm just curious to see what happens, but at the end of the day, it's not going to affect, my stage time, either getting less or getting more. You know what I mean? It's not going to, as long as it doesn't affect my day to day, you know what I mean? And that's what I have to really be concerned about, as far as with me voicing my opinion so strong and so like I'm not going to do that to folks. You know what I mean? Because it got to really, if it affect my day to day, like this for real, where I can't eat, where I can't, you know what I mean? Put groceries on the table. Well, in order for me to really attack people, I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to really do it.
I feel like your day to day could be affected. Like, what about the like police immunity thing? That could affect your day to day. Just in.
Well,
if you get shot by the police,
right,
that's going to affect your day,
right? But here's
it might
the thing.
Be more shootings.
I try not to put
with it.
myself in that situation as much as possible to decrease the chances of that happening. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. I'm not selling dope. I'm not in the streets acting a fool. I conduct myself in a decent manner. If I get pulled over by the cops, I don't got nothing to worry about. License, registration, all that shit is in order. You know what I mean? So I'm not, and I'm not saying everybody got shot by the cops putting themselves in that situation. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, as a black man, I am decreasing the chances of something like that happening. You know what I mean? Just by how I live daily and day to day.
I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that. I live every day of my life like that. I live every day of my life like I'm not putting myself in any position for a cop to have a reason to talk to me.
Right.
I don't jaywalk. I don't litter. If I got to pee, I'm going to find a bathroom. I'm not going to pee on a tree. Now, that sounds funny because somebody might watch this go, so you just saying you a law-abiding citizen? Like you think, so you just saying like you live your life like, but understand when you black,
it's different.
You don't get the pass for like, oh, he just threw a piece of paper on the ground, it's all good. If that cop is on some bullshit.
Right.
You don't get the pass for making a U-turn if that cop is on some bullshit.
Right.
And you're going to have a millisecond to find out
if
which way he going.
Yeah.
So I know it sounds weird, like, oh, so you just saying you live the right way to avoid a cop? Yes, because if that cop's on some bullshit any minor thing you do that could be against the law is his fucking opening for, I'm gonna fucking really ruin this dude's day.
Yeah.
Or take this person's life. So I'm always like, sometimes I'm at the corner and no cars coming as far as I look.
Right.
And I'm like, I could eat. No.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Because once I cross, they coming out of somewhere. Now, if I see a white person go, I go right behind that white person. Just I go, hey, he did it too.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
so that's what I mean, you know.
Right.
You know, the minute something happens where it's like, hey, you can't perform comedy anymore at this point in time, that's the day to day. So now I'm like, oh, okay, who we got to vote for? what we got to do?
A federal law mandating that all comedians can perform one day a week.
This is weird, man, but you know, that's how I look at it.
Joseph Fox, the floor is yours.
For what? Nah,
hey, he don't give a shit.
No, I mean, I'm above, like, I'm over it, because this is every 4 years. It's the same thing. I said this 4 years ago. We're gonna go through this again. 4 years again. You know, same thing. People, this is the most important election of our lifetime. Same thing. In 4 years, it's gonna be even more, and it's gonna be on more phones and screens, and this time the AI will be perfected, and all these different things trying to get you to think a certain way and all that. I just think that people are gonna get on with their lives soon enough. People have their opinions. People remember that day. You know, it's kind of like the big game or something. You know, it's like the Super Bowl, but your team ain't playing. He's like, how come you didn't go to the damn game? I'm saying, you know, like, my team ain't playing.
It's like in the next 8 to 16 years, it's going to be robot running versus human. So then that's going to be the debate.
AI robot versus
AI robot versus human. We're going to elect the first AI robot as president. His policies and tactics are much better. What are you crazy if you're not going to
his policy be all statistics. It would be like, statistically, numbers say that black people should not have the right to.
It's going to be like that.
Now, have you seen those new, those Tesla robots?
Yeah, the Tesla bots.
Tesla bots?
Yeah.
Man,
Coming
things,
that's crazy.
Crazy.
I would never.
I'm getting one.
You're not going to get one?
Man, haven't we not watched all the movies?
The robot?
You got Alexa?
I got Alexa.
You got one in your house right now?
Same thing.
Man, you have one in your pocket. It just doesn't have legs, feet,
If you got Alexa, you got a robot in your house right now.
Yeah,
Alexa can lock all your doors. And turn your fucking gas on right now and kill you. Alexa, open the door. I don't think I'm going to do that today.
Like,
Alexa could kill you right now.
It's harder to do it.
Alexa could blow the fuck up when you come in the kitchen.
Man, yeah.
You got a robot in your house right now.
You got
True.
You got the technology to.
But Alexa can't hold a gun.
Why'd you say Alexa can blow the fuck up?
Alexa can call the cops over.
Yeah, Alexa can be like, he just walked in.
He just walked in.
He's in the shower. Get him. No arms.
Get him.
No firearms in his vicinity.
It's just crazy. The movies we used to watch in the 80s and 90s, you're really seeing it coming to fruition.
True.
Like live, like right in our faces. Oh shit, they got robots walking. Like,
what movie was that?
What were we see? I mean, Rocky. Remember
Rocky?
Remember
Oh, yeah,
Rocky.
Rocky. Yeah. Rocky, big ass refrigerator walking around. Yeah,
he had it. I mean, RoboCop.
Paulie, you're so handsome.
Yeah, Paulie. Yeah, RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop got his
iRobot. That's what it's
Fuck
like
that
looking
movie.
like.
I
Fuck that movie.
That's what it's looking like now.
I was gonna say iRobot. He said,
Fuck that movie.
Yeah, bro. So it's all happening.
That's why you're not getting the one of the robots, the Tesla bots, because of that. They look like them movies.
Fuck that movie. I try to. I don't have Alexa in the crib. I try to. And you just said it when you just said that. I'm like, oh, that's right. I do have the phone. They record everything.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's scary, man.
But I don't want to have any access to my door and my windows and stuff like that. Like a
smart home.
Yeah.
Smart house.
My Alexa don't do that. My Alexa just tell me the weather and what time.
Did you hear about the there's a rumor.
Yeah.
There was a politician whose sister got murdered.
Mm-hmm.
She had a Tesla driving on the highway. The doors locked, started speeding up.
No.
She couldn't open the door to get out, and the shit drove off a cliff.
No.
Yeah, she had all the information. She had the conspiracy. We saw it on Netflix.
I mean,
I didn't know that was real.
It was Mitch McConnell's sister. I didn't want to say the name because I'm like, I don't want them coming after me now. But
You
yeah,
ain't got a
they
Tesla?
said she
Yeah.
died in a car accident. She was in a Tesla.
Yeah.
It went off a cliff. But she wasn't, that was everybody, like her family's like, she didn't drink. She wasn't a druggie like that.
Nah, they programmed it.
The shit just went off a cliff.
Yeah, man, you can access
Whoa.
the car's computer and hack it.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's true.
These damn Tesla hackers. There's a future where you could be a victim of your technology, and ain't nobody gonna say anything.
Oh, that's going to happen. That's going to
Yeah.
happen. The way everybody keeps running towards
Yeah.
this AI shit and these, like you said, the Tesla robots, everybody's trying to get it so fast. Pump your brakes. Let's work out the kinks first.
Work out the technology. Have you heard about the Neuralink? The little thing that goes into your head is made by Tesla too.
See that? It's gonna be all Tesla.
Right.
So I
Elon
It's not gonna be
Musk doing
Skynet. It's
crazy
gonna be
stuff.
Tesla.
Tesla.
You think Elon is the Antichrist? Elon is
Elon looks like a goddamn robot now that I think about it.
yeah, Elon, like, I don't know, man. Like,
Elon is a kid in the candy store in the sandbox. He got, I don't know how he does all that
Something
stuff
ain't right,
business
bro.
wise, man, but he has access to a freaking playground, and I think I want to try
Spaceships.
The money,
this.
man. The
Yeah,
money.
the money, yeah.
He's a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
And he's from South Africa. He's South African.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
He is. He's from
Yeah.
South Africa, so he's not even from here. So
Right.
he's like, I'm gonna go to America and freaking take over.
Because
turn it
Americans
into-
are very easily susceptible to giving away their freedoms. To think that it's making something better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Americans will give away. Oh, you
Yeah.
just need my access to what to get this
Yeah.
thing? Bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I press accept so fast when they ask those questions.
I think I'm such a conspiracy theorist at heart. So all of that shit, like cookies, decline.
I declined.
I
those. I declined those.
I'm on a website just try to shop, and I'm like, cookies, nope, can't do it, nope.
They already got.
And they ask you
already got
more questions when you say no.
There's like, prove you're not a robot. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
prove you're not a robot. I'm like, nope, never
Yeah.
mind.
And
Yeah.
prove you're a human.
but for them
Can't.
to even say prove you're not a robot goes to show you that there are robots.
Yeah.
that
Mm.
is actually
And all of this data is being tabulated somewhere for something.
Yeah.
Man, do y'all watch Black Mirror? I don't even know if that's still going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Black
Black what?
Black
Mirror.
Mirror
On Netflix.
No.
on Netflix.
No.
It talks about, future societies, social credit scores, AI. You could have a relationship on social media with a fake person, or you
Mhm.
could take somebody's.
Well, that's going on right now. Like
Yeah.
the bitches you talking to on Instagram and DMs, that ain't really that
It
bitch,
ain't
yo.
real.
They took it to a whole nother level. They said, "Oh, here's pictures, old letters, all this stuff, and you can load it up, and then you can have a relationship with one of your grandparents or something like that on social media." So it was
Nah,
wild.
Yeah, it's too
They
Oh,
could
I
take
see.
all of that and make a person. He sounds like you talking to them.
Was that a Black Mirror episode? That's a real
I
thing.
think no, it was a Black Mirror episode.
I seen that a real thing.
I
It'll
wouldn't
like
doubt it.
create an AI face based on old pictures.
Oh yeah.
And then you know how you can like make videos and stuff with
Yeah.
like the AI face. It'll talk to you.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be that old person's face that's gone, and then you can talk back to them.
So
Yeah, I'm
you
good
see,
on
you're
all
in
of
your
that.
I'm cool
20s.
on all that.
I don't need it.
You're in your
Sound
20s.
like a
So
Ouija
how
board to me.
fast?
Mm.
How fast is do you see technology going? Like what's old tech to you as a 20-year-old?
Was old tech?
Yeah, like that's old.
Well, yeah, I was, kind of born with iPhones.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
not really. I mean, it was later, but I was like, 4 or 5 years old with iPhones.
Wow.
Those joints are old. Like Game Boys. I had Game Boys. Old DSs.
Okay.
Old.
Yeah.
Laptops that computers that aren't laptops.
Old.
Old. Get them out.
Okay,
We don't
did
need
you ever have a computer that you had to plug into, the phone line?
The phone line.
He just
Phone
said he's born with
lines.
it.
Old.
born
What
with
is
an
that?
iPhone.
he said phone line.
Old. What are those?
Yeah, nobody has a phone.
I don't know what a phone line is.
You know what a fax machine is?
Hilarious.
When you're telling truths, you telling a bunch of real stuff.
Fax machine.
Facts.
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 Fax machine.
He said no
Damn.
facts. It just fits out.
When you're saying
truth.
some
That's
real
funny.
stuff,
Yeah, I
you
mean
got a
that's,
fax machine.
that's always been. I grew up, around technology and computers and stuff. And when I went to school, I remember a professor said, and this is back in the 90s. He said, in the last 10 years, the world has changed more in the last 1,000 years. So it's like every 10 years.
In the last 10 years, it's changed more than it has in the last 1,000
years
wow.
in terms of technology.
I believe that.
Yeah. So that was in the 90s. So
it's cars driving past you right now on the street, but nobody in it. I showed Charleston that the other day. Me and Charleston at the red light. I go, kiddo, you want to see something crazy? I put the window down. I said, look out the window. See that car right there? He looked. I said, look, kiddo, who's driving? He said, Dad, there's nobody in there. I said, it's no driver.
Yeah.
And he was, boom.
I never seen that. I haven't seen that yet.
Wait, what?
Thing on top. They all over the place.
What?
You probably drove past and didn't notice it.
Yeah.
They all over the place.
I'll be in them.
They got the little thing on the top. It's spinning around.
Like
it's like tabulating everything around it in real time.
wow.
So he looked inside and there was two people in the back. I said, kiddo, look at who's in there. And it's like the people in the back. I said, who's driving? Nobody in there, Dada. I said, wait till the light turned green. Light turned green, went right alongside of us. Dad, there's no driver.
Wow.
I said, I know. And I was like, but you know, you can't just say that to a
Who's
kid
that?
and leave it out there.
Right.
See that thing on top? That thing on the top is spinning and taking pictures of everything around it. So it knows what the car knows where to move. If I move in front of him, the thing on top will take a picture and send it to him like that, very fast. So the car knows to slow down because I'm in front.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no driver, but it's driving. It's called self-driving. He was like, what? Now he's 4. Charleston's 4. So imagine what he's gonna see when he's 10.
Yeah.
Man.
He's gonna have the little. He gonna be in school with the fucking Tesla robot.
The buses are gonna take him to school. No bus driver.
My baby.
You ain't letting nobody do that.
We talking about a rich kid. He ain't riding no bus. He ain't riding no bus.
Yeah, let Charles ride the bus for a
Charles
week.
ain't riding no goddamn bus. Charles gonna be like, oh, them broke kids on that bus. Okay.
Man, that's awesome that you think
It goes down.
I
on
love
the
those
bus,
cars.
man.
I know I should let him.
You
His
gotta
mother
let him
doesn't
ride
want him to
the bus,
ride.
bro.
I rode the bus for years. I think that's like character building to be away from everybody and be, on your own with your friends. So maybe I'll put him on the bus. I'll let him ride the bus.
Yeah. He might like it.
I'm sure he'll love it.
Yeah.
To be on the bus with his friend. Like if I'm driving to school every day and his friends on the bus, it's like, damn, I'm being punished. I want to be on the bus and, cutting up with them.
Yeah.
And of course he's gonna be like, Dad, that's where you honed your skills. So let me get on that bus and tell some jokes and get in trouble.
Start roasting
Touch some booties.
touch
See his
booty.
first porno magazine on the bus, man.
Sears
Shit, AI porno will be different. It's gonna be a
They
real
got the
chick like,
phone,
hey,
yeah.
Charleston.
Magazines, you guys. What the heck?
Is it magazines?
Magazines.
Yeah, Bryce and his boys came into town this past weekend. 2 of his co-workers. And
not the crew.
Yeah, not the crew. 2 of his
So he was on
co-workers.
his best behavior. He was in
No.
Okay.
They man.
They got it in?
I saw somebody. It
They
looked like
got
y'all was
it.
wilding from somewhere.
We went to the SoFi. Had a private tour of the SoFi Stadium. That shit was dope. Then we went to Vegas, and hooked up with Vince.
Okay.
Vince hooked us
Y'all
up.
went to Dre's?
Went to Dre's,
Who was
man. Nobody. This is a DJ.
Okay.
So it was whack compared to what we
Right,
but they still had a good time. And then we came back Sunday because I had a Don't Tell comedy show. But they came for Halloween, so they was out every night.
Costumes and everything?
Yeah, they got costumes. By the time Sunday came around, I was like, yo, y'all want to go watch the game? I know a turn-up spot. They was like, yo, we tired. I'm like, I'm tired.
Yo, that's the thing about LA. Your friends from back home come out and you turn up with them every night to show them like, yo, this is how we get it in.
That's how we do.
But they not used to it. So by the second or third night, it's like, yo, come on, man.
I'm like, yo, let's go.
My
Let's get
my
up.
man Lopes, my brother Carlos, when I was on All of Us, like season 1, came out on like a Wednesday. Took him out Wednesday night, took him out Thursday night, took him out Friday night. Saturday night, I'll get up, jump in the shower, start getting dressed. He like, yo, son. Can we just get something to eat, yo, and chill? Like, can we just, I was like, oh, you don't want to go? I thought you wanted to do this. He like, nah, bro, I'm good. So we just like, all right, because y'all come out here, we gonna show you what it is.
Yeah, man. So that was cool.
That's what's up, yo. Shout out to Bryce.
Yeah. I see him this week because I'm in. We'll both be in the DMV.
Well, you at the Comedy Loft.
Comedy Loft. Yeah.
Nice.
Jackie Fabulous?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Jackie Fabulous.
Shout out to Jackie
Yeah.
Fabulous. I'm at Magoobies in Timonium, Maryland.
Timonium.
Everybody says Baltimore, but it's not Baltimore.
Shout
It's
out
Timonium.
DMV.
So I'll be there this weekend.
Yeah.
And I have to I don't want to say patch things up, but I got to clear the air with Maryland. Because remember,
Oh yeah.
I did radio. I was performing in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I had to do morning radio. Now, if you know Charlotte, North Carolina, you know that Charlotte, North Carolina had the CIAA tournament for years, for maybe 10 years, maybe more than that. And I used to attend it every year in Charlotte, North Carolina. They have since Charlotte, North Carolina has since lost their contract with the CIAA. So the CIAA tournament moved to Baltimore. So I'm doing radio in Charlotte that morning. And I'm like, hey, man, can we bring the CIAA back to Charlotte, man? Come on, man. I miss walking around in Charlotte, hanging out, all the girls out here having a good time. The radio personalities are from Charlotte.
Mhm.
So they're like, yeah, man, Tony, say that shit. And they recorded me. They got the cameras like this, like mounted, and they just recorded me. And I'm like, yo, they got it in Baltimore, man. Nobody mess with Baltimore. Jokingly saying that I'd rather, now, in all honesty, I would rather be in Charlotte. I'm not lying about that.
Yeah.
But I was joking like, yo, nobody going to Baltimore, man. We want it in Charlotte.
Right.
The radio station recorded it, posted it on their site, sent it to various other, outlets. It got back to Baltimore. They posted it. Yo, you would think that I condemned Islam. The way those motherfuckers. You would have thought I said something about Allah. They were like, the infidel must die. Yo, them people was like hot, bruh.
I bet.
Nigga, don't you ever come. If you come to Baltimore, it's on, nigga, don't you ever.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody understands the comedian that was on the radio talking shit.
No.
Right.
Mad people was like, yeah, I get it, bruh. You know, you take your preference. I get it. It shows you the realm of like education, of like who can take a joke, who can't.
Right.
How close people hold things to their chests. So it started off with like women like, oh, you crazy. You ain't been to Baltimore in a while. Baltimore is really nice now. Like, they got some really nice spots. When you come, I'll take you out. Then it was like, yo, that was foul. You shouldn't have said that. Like, Baltimore's dope ass city. Then it was like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Like, Baltimore's all that. Then it was like, bitch ass nigga, when I see you, motherfucker. Then it was like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you if I'm gonna Baltimore, shooting your ass, nigga. Like, god damn. Like, y'all really took it that serious. So now I'm back this weekend. I'm starting my shows every night with that incident. With that incident. So if you in the room and you feel some kind of way, we're gonna jump right into it as soon as the show starts. I will see you all this weekend at Magoobies in Timonium, Maryland. 1 show Thursday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and then Sunday I'm going to see the Steelers beat the fuck out of the Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them.
Game.
Whatever you want to call them.
Dang.
That's gonna be a real good game, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Commanders on that one, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Redskins fan. Can I say that anymore?
Yeah, you can say it.
But
you know, people still say the Redskins, right?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
that's what they are.
like the Commanders.
The Commanders. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna win.
You don't think who's gonna win?
Commanders. Like,
it's gonna be a good
I can't even defend. You think we got it?
They got a chance. They tough.
They got a
They
good
tough
chance.
They got a real chance. That's your team. You said we got a good chance.
I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I'm just saying they got a good
Yeah,
chance.
they got a real chance to win that game. Definitely. The votes are being tabulated as we speak.
I wonder we should have the polls right here.
Is there a way to check? Maybe.
Nah, but right now I think the polls are showing
Listen,
Trump.
Let me tell you something.
I just want to see the news.
People of Earth, particularly black people of Earth, this has nothing to do with us. This has nothing to do with us. Regardless of what happens, you're going to wake up the next day, you're going to still be black. You're going to have black people problems tonight. You're going to have black people problems tomorrow.
Might have more depending on
Might have more black people
You're
problems.
have more or less. But the core black people problems will still be the black people problems until you get the fuck out of this mindset that somebody's coming along in 4 years to change your circumstances. The only person that's going to change your circumstances is the person in the mirror. That's why I can care less what happens tonight or tomorrow or whenever they tabulate the votes. Because I know when I wake up, it's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Like you're right. You're absolutely right. It might be a few more problems or a few less.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look at things.
Right.
But ultimately, black people problems are black people problems.
Right.
And what I mean by that is, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, tell me who the president was in what year, who was elected what year, that the next day after their election, things got better for black people. You can't name one. Our problems were still our problems the next day after every president. Yeah. So this 4-year hypnosis that you guys are under, I don't get it.
Yeah, my credit score didn't just jump and get any better because of a president. That was that was.
You weren't. Redlining was still a thing.
Yeah.
Police brutality was still a thing. not being able to get certain jobs was still a thing.
Yeah.
They're not going to address the core black people problems. So don't think somebody's going to change that shit in 4 years or 8 or 12 or 16. It ain't. You can change it.
Not a president.
You can change
Not the
it.
president.
You can change it. Yeah, you can change it.
I need a president to make me feel good.
But you know,
Where was that from?
Yeah, is that a movie? Is that an accent?
No, it's
You
like
doing a monologue thing? What
no,
is
it's like people. It's like people think that, like they need, Granted, there's a sense of pride when you see someone that looks like you. I mean, you remember when Barack Obama. I mean, there was that sense of,
you didn't feel that.
okay, back when it first happened. Back then, it was like, yeah, they use the same brush. I did feel like I can kind of see someone who looks like me in the spot. Now, I get that. Granted, it didn't turn out that way.
You get reparations, we know.
Yeah, and just we're not gonna go there.
You can't underestimate the feel good factor.
Yeah, you can't get away from that.
Like if Kamala wins, I wish my sister was alive to see that. You know what I mean? Because she had her yellow chucks and pearls when, you know what I mean, with Biden won in representation of Kamala. You know what I mean? So you can't knock the feel good factor from my mom to be able to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I said that when Obama won.
Yeah,
like my grandmother got to see
I
that.
cried when I was with my son.
I cried too. My grandmother cleaned white people's houses for I think 5 cents an hour or some shit like that, and she lived to see it.
Damn, 5 cents an hour.
She cleaned.
Whoa.
She cleaned white people's houses 5 cents.
That's free.
Listen, hold on. My mother. We're not talking about 100 years ago. My mother wasn't allowed to go to a white dentist. Wow. My mother, her than me, one generation,
right there,
was not allowed to go to a white dentist. You know what black people went to the dentist at in South Carolina when she was growing up? The veterinarian.
What?
Because and even then they had to go through the back. My brother said this on his special. Even then they had to go through the back door. They had to go through the back door.
Yeah.
Because if white people, God forbid, knew that their doctor was giving a fucking dog the same medication they was giving niggas, they wouldn't do business with him anymore.
Ain't that so?
So you think black people problems are gonna change tonight? Y'all don't know where the fuck I came from. That's the thing. I know where I came from. That's why this shit is nothing to me. What's going on right now means nothing to me. Because black people problems gonna be black people problems tomorrow. Yeah, and there is no law enacted tomorrow or in the 4 years of whoever's term that's going to change that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I would agree with you. But the good feeling, though, the ladies.
Yeah, no,
that'd be the one, in my opinion. That would be the one good thing.
Listen,
if Kamala won, because they get to feel good too, because they got a woman up there.
A black person in any position is a feel good for me. I told you when I walk on a plane, I see a black pilot, nigga, I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
You know why? Because that motherfucker had to take 10 more tests than that white guy did to get the same credentials. They made that nigga fly through a tornado into a volcanic, into a live volcano, through Baltimore,
on New Year's Eve,
through East Los Angeles after the fucking Dodgers and the Lakers won championships, and land at LAX on one wheel. To get the same job the white guy got. So when I see a black pilot, nigga, I'm like this on that plane.
I'm good.
That's
we in turbulence, I'm like,
and look, and when y'all give eye contact, we all know to do this.
Yeah. No, when I walk off, I go like this.
Yeah.
Like, they always open that door, be like, take care, bye. I'm like this. Yeah. I'm like this, yo, I see you. Yo, I see you, son.
You know what it is.
I saw you
I see you,
like
son.
this.
Why do you think about going to thinking about trying to be a captain?
Who?
Wifey.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Word?
She's like, that's one of her futures. She's like, I might, take a class to try to be a captain.
Do they let people do that?
Huh?
Is that a thing? I don't know if I've ever.
No, she's a flight attendant.
No, but I'm saying like you're saying like a female pilot, right?
I've
Like
seen
flight
some
attendant.
female pilots.
Really?
Do they let ladies
I probably just
play?
never noticed. No, I didn't even know
I had
that.
one female pilot that was like this, like, sir.
I barely noticed. They're like small women. It's like, oh, she's the captain. Oh, she's
I would
the
just
pilot.
assume they're the flight attendant probably and wouldn't notice. Be like, oh, okay.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, because you're sexist.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's the thing.
You know, you would
big thing.
notice. She don't look like she pushed that car.
That's what's up, yo. She gonna be flying planes.
Yeah, that's one of her, that's one of her goals, man. She like, I think I might. She always trying to just say, you know what, I'm here. Let me see what I can do to.
Now, has she done any pilot training, like
Not,
school?
not yet. Nah, she got some friends that have though,
That's dope.
and because she around so many like the pilots and stuff,
Mhm.
and
They give a game.
and they give her game, and she's like, really, like that's what I would have to do. Okay.
And I would imagine, like, I'm not downplaying their job at all, but flying a plane probably is not as difficult as we think it is.
Nah, it's the takeoff and the landing.
Mm.
Once you in the air.
Well, yeah, it's the air too, mother. It's the air too.
Yeah, you gotta
It's the
know
air
this.
too.
It's the air too.
I got it up. Fuck it, y'all.
Nah, because really, once you in the air, the plane is operating.
aerodynamics.
The plane is operating itself. Really, once you're in the air.
So you wouldn't be in a self-driving car, but you're basically in a self-flying plane
Yeah.
all the time.
I've never ridden in a self-driving car. I'm not opposed to it, but I am skeptical about the doors locking and they go, hey, this motherfucker, he know too much.
Dog, you
He
go
he knows some shit.
He
Drive that
know-
motherfucker off the
Got
cliff.
the face
You go on that
recognition.
cockpit.
Yeah, face recognition.
Face recognition.
Yo, he know what happened on that.
Oh, that's Tony. We got Tony.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
man.
go in
Like
that
the doors.
cockpit, you gonna be like, why your hands ain't on nothing?
Look, I know they got something on me. I know they got drones over my house or something like that. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I just know they got some type of.
They got
surveillance.
They-
Keep in mind,
they
look,
know-
I got one brother that's a Muslim, and I got two other brothers that are Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
So I know they monitor my house at some point. Like, let's see what he on.
Wait, which one? Wait, I know.
Which one's the Hebrew?
Wait,
Israelite? Which
Brian
one?
Brian is
Brian and
Brian.
Andre,
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I didn't
Brian.
know that.
I knew
Brian
Brian
and
was.
Okay.
and Shabazz is a Muslim.
Yeah.
Brian's so quiet.
You know why? Because Brian's like, it's too many devils around to talk. That's why Brian always quiet. The devils are present. I can't talk in here. They are monitoring my whereabouts.
I've never seen him wear purple. Nothing.
Oh, he.
Oh, yeah, I know. But he was.
Yeah, he don't never got the outfit on. When I
He
say
does. He does.
I
You don't have the full garb on, but all you have
Yeah.
to do is wear the tassels on your shirt.
Oh, okay.
So have you ever seen? He always has tassels on his shirt.
Oh, I
Okay.
never know that.
Always, yeah.
Never noticed that.
Because did you know this? And this is now we just on some other shit. Did you know some of those guys are fake and some of those guys are real, according to the brothers?
Oh,
Some of them are
bet.
like, we don't associate with those guys. They not us. They're
Yeah.
fake. And I'm like, what do you mean they're fake? And it's like you just tell. It's a whole different
Why are they
different-
faking it
Yeah.
though?
a different
They
agenda.
t-shirt
purple.
A different
Yeah.
agenda.
Yeah, they purple ain't purple.
The purple and purple.
Yeah.
Probably.
I didn't know that. But
probably
just like
had
I did, it was brought to my attention there were fake Muslims during the time of like Malcolm X and
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
know.
the height of Nation of Islam.
Oh yeah.
The
I
height.
knew that.
They was like fake.
All kind of Muslims. had
Why?
white women.
Nah,
Why would they fake?
I don't know where you got that bow tie.
Because people
nigga.
would just go, if I can dress like that and then capitalize on people's,
Oh, yeah,
socially, it's like
just like, hey,
Yeah.
give me money and I'm
Yeah.
with the mosque and I need, they would just be like, all right.
Oh yeah, that's messed up,
Yeah.
man. Just
That's
fleecing
what-
the people.
What do you think pastors do every Sunday?
Oh yeah, to get paid.
Every Sunday, churches all around the world, they
Get
fleece the
paid.
people.
Oh yeah.
They fleece the people.
Oh yeah,
They what?
Them guest preachers.
I need
Shoot.
$1,000. I need everybody in
Oh,
the
yeah.
church to give me $1,000 to
$1,000.
fix the whatever.
Yeah.
No, not
Bro,
to fix something at his house. Nah, I don't like when
He
the
pull up
guest
in a
preachers
Rolls
do that.
Royce
Yeah.
and then ask for donations. He fleecing the people.
Man, that's
Jesus
bad.
was a carpenter.
Yeah, he built. He was a
Jesus
builder.
wasn't rich.
No, he was a builder. According to the scripture, he was a carpenter's son. Yeah, so he had skills. Yeah.
He said, according to the scripture. Fox don't believe that either. God damn.
No, man, you gotta say
God
that.
damn. Fox
What
don't believe that
scripture you
either.
believe in?
What scripture?
What book of the Bible you believe in?
What
King
book?
James.
One book. That's
I mean,
all.
what version of the Bible? King James.
I've read different versions, but there's always more to know. There's always more to know. There's truths contained if you study, but there's more to know. More
Very
to know.
media trained answer that was. Very good.
No, but that's
Taking
true.
notes.
I can't stand once you read the Bible and then you hear jackleg preacher just like that's not what the Bible says, and everybody just
But
eating
that's
it
the
up.
thing. You know what's funny about the Bible?
Mhm.
It's brilliant how you can take a scripture, I can take a scripture, you can take a scripture, you can take a scripture, and we can interpret it 4 different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So based on that congregation, he will
I like
say,
that.
okay, I'm gonna give them this because this is what they think, this is what they need, and I can get them if I go this angle.
Well, hopefully,
more so as opposed to going this angle.
Right.
Well, hopefully there are enough good shepherds still out there. Good shepherd meaning you shepherding.
We know what a shepherd is. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the good shepherds are hard to tell.
Your mother is heavy into the Bible.
My mother's a devout Christian.
A devout Christian, okay.
Raised.
Like, I didn't even know how to say it. Heavy into the Bible.
Heavy
into the Bible.
Devout Christian?
You about to say heavy into that shit?
No, heavy into the Bible. I wasn't gonna say that shit. No,
So
not
let me
at all.
ask you this.
Like-
So do y'all think it's a red flag if a pastor, or you don't think a pastor should have a nice car, nice house, or private jet? He shouldn't have those things just because he's a pastor? Do you believe
Nice
that?
house, nice car. I can see that. Private jet,
Oh no, yeah,
homie.
of course not.
Everybody in that church better be good.
Mm-hmm.
If you got parishioners that are struggling and you got a private jet, fam.
Was it that?
One of your parishioners is in the hospital and they like taking, they selling,
Dollar.
like you say, they selling plates to raise money for this motherfucker medical bill. And you got a private jet. I have a problem with that.
Oh yeah. There's some slicksters out there, man. Been out there
They're all slicksters.
So what does a man's
They're all
possession has
slicksters.
to do with him preaching the word and opening up your mind to the word? You know, in a way.
Absolutely.
I'm just asking
nothing.
as a general
I don't
question.
think I don't think they're living it right. If
So
that's-
So a pastor or a man possessions or material possessions, how would that get in the way of him preaching the word to you and getting you to, understand?
You know what? You know how? Because in the book that he's preaching from,
Mhm.
it literally says money is the root of all evil.
The love
the
of
love
money.
of money.
The love of money.
Right.
So if you're filthy fucking rich, chances are
You love that shit.
you love chances are that's why you're doing it.
Okay.
So I would assume
that's why I asked.
I'm not like I say all the time, my relationship with the Most High is like this. I'm not a this or a that or anything. I'm not anything because first of all that causes separation.
Right.
To say I'm this and you're that. So now we
Okay.
got a problem. That causes separation. So that we should do away with all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It should be I follow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one. Two, to be filthy rich is kinda not in correlation with the scriptures.
Okay.
So if you got a Rolls Royce and you got a private jet and you got a stupid crib and you got diamonds and you preaching to people that are seeking the word because they are suffering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever. They come into the Lord with their problems.
I don't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But it comes to the Lord with
Lord help me, man.
for clarity on what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And you iced out. It kind of makes them look at you like, wait, hold up. I'm saying I can't feed my family. I'm saying I'm struggling with my relationships. I'm saying my kids are going astray, and you up here iced out and just landed a private jet, bro. Like you really not.
That's a bad look.
So do you think everybody goes to church that have problems?
Well, you have normal people, and normal people do have problems and issues and stuff. You think you could go to the church and have some support system to address those problems. Maybe
you want to go and hear the word of God and feel
to
better.
keep you fed.
To keep you fed. Okay, to keep you fed.
Yeah,
but you want to leave. Okay, you want to leave spiritually replenished.
There you go.
Okay, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's say that. You want to leave spiritually replenished.
you want to leave.
But if you're broke and you're in there and he's iced out, you like, yo, okay, he preached a good sermon today, but I'm leaving broke.
Right.
And he's leaving on a private jet. I have a problem with that.
And I just saw money being passed around.
And he sent that basket around 4 or 5 times.
Can I get some?
The pastor is sometimes they'll be like, well, I'm showing these people what they can look forward to if they really get connected with God. You're not connected with God.
And that's the scam right there.
Right.
That's
it didn't work because you're not connected.
That's not
your prayers ain't answered because you ain't connected.
Yeah.
Because how can you? Because a person can't. There's no reading. There's no readout. It's like a lie detector test. There's no readout to say, okay, you're connected, but you're not. There's no readout. So as long as you can do that, you can scam the people.
So how about a pastor that may have started off I'm just giving examples in a gym, with 20 members.
In a gym?
Yeah, he started his congregation.
Okay,
In a gym or in a cafeteria, whatever, with 20 members.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And then throughout the years, his congregation got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Right.
So you get the 10%, which is what it says in the Bible for your tithes,
Right.
and your offerings. Your offerings are not considered the 10%. Your 10% is just
Depending on
basically
who's
Oh, so
preaching.
it's 10% and it's offering.
yeah, tithe.
I did
and
not know that.
Tithes
I did
and
not know
offering.
that.
And if I'm wrong, please correct
No, you're right,
me
you're
in
right.
the comments.
Yeah.
But it says tithes and offerings.
Yeah.
So you start off with 20 members and they give you your 10%. All right. But then your congregation get bigger and bigger. Oh, by word of mouth, hey, this preacher's pretty good. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Till you get thousands and thousands of members.
Okay.
But you still have that same tactic. Hey, you get 10%, whatever.
Mhm.
Can we fault that pastor? We've seen him grow from
Okay, is he taking his offerings and putting them to the side because the people gave him that and put it to the side? And when somebody's sick, he goes, "Hey, I'll go into my offerings. This is the money they gave me."
I'm sure they
that's
do
what
that.
you're
You're
supposed
talking
to
about
do.
being a good steward.
Also,
That's what you're talking about.
also, have any of you ever been in church and they talked about real estate, like buying property in your neighborhood? And
After church and somebody
no,
got
no,
it.
they talked about that. They talked about investing in stocks and stock markets and how the stock market works, and have they talked about police brutality and redlining going on in the neighborhood, and how to start a business in the neighborhood instead of letting everybody else come in and buying up storefronts and starting. They never talk about that.
It's seldom.
Are you familiar with the faith-based initiative? Are you familiar with that?
Sure.
Are you familiar with the faith-based initiative?
I'm not.
The
FBI.
Mm.
FBI for a reason. Are you familiar with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so some years ago, the United States government gave money to churches,
Mega churches.
black churches in particular, right? It was called the faith-based initiative. If you were a church, you could apply for this money and they would give it to you. The government would give it to you. Under the conditions that you don't tell the parishioners about buying real estate in the neighborhood, about anything that will elevate them out of the situation they are in. If you took the money, you were in agreement that I will just preach the Bible and I won't tell them nothing about shit going on in the neighborhood. The faith-based initiative.
What did it actually
FBI.
say? Because it's not saying, "Hey, don't tell nobody how to get
up
better."
Faith-based
I
initiative.
gotta look it up.
I mean, you have to.
Yo, if you
You'd have to
take
be a
this
fly on the
money,
wall.
you saying,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk out of this book.
Keep them in the same place.
Why don't churches do that? Why doesn't every Sunday they preach for 2 hours, right? Is that a normal sermon?
Not
No, it's like
these
an hour.
days.
Okay, what's normal?
Hour and a half.
45 minutes.
Okay,
to
so
an hour.
why don't they do 45 minutes? We're gonna do 30 minutes of the Bible, of scripture, and whoever wants to stay for another 30 minutes, we will teach you how to buy real estate.
That's why.
Come in Sunday for a half hour of sermon, and then for the next half hour, we will teach you about loans and equity and financial stability, and because they can't do it because they took the money.
Oh, wow.
I think
That first and foremost, the church is supposed to be the cornerstone of the community.
Oh, you're right.
In the black community, especially, because who got more faith than us? But they can't do it because they took the money. Now, is that to say
you talking about the pastor took the money?
Yeah, the church took the money. The church took the money. But is that to say that every church? No. I just don't know where that church is. Where they're like, yo, where they're like, we
I'll
can take
go
the
there.
money. We really preaching some shit.
I know. Just like you said, it's all about what church like you're talking about. Sure, a lot of them can be corrupt. I'm someone who goes to church every Sunday or most Sundays.
Where do you go?
It's called Reality LA. It's like right next to where I live.
A reality show? What?
Reality LA. It's not ideal, the church I go to now, but both of my grandparents, I have two grandparents that are pastors and one that's
my grandfather was
pastor
listen.
pastor
My
too.
grandfather was a preacher.
Yeah.
He was a scammer.
Mine specifically,
brothers was
not a
pissed.
My
scammer.
grandfather killed a nigga before.
That's wild.
He was a preacher because you don't have to pay taxes.
There's got to be a whole movie.
He had
man.
15
about that.
children. He didn't want to pay taxes. So he said, fuck it. I got a body, but
Did he kill him? He killed the nigga before he was a pastor?
I got a
I don't know. That's a
body.
good question. I gotta find out.
I hope not. I hope it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't say.
My grandfather had a little corner store church, little about the size, twice the size of this room.
Wait, did he kill him or did he murder him?
He murdered
It's a
him,
difference.
but he got off. It was self. He got off.
That's what I'm
he got
saying.
off.
It's a difference.
No, look, they were fighting. I tell the story on stage sometimes. They were scrapping. He fucked the dude up, fist to fist, fucked him up. Yo, he thought homie was done. Yo, he done. He don't want no more. He walked in the gate. He walked in his yard. The dude like, nah, fuck that. Got up, wanted to fight some more. Walked in the yard. Once he walked in the yard,
This is property.
bang, shot him, killed him. He was on his property. He walked in. Nobody pushed him in. Nobody forced him in. He walked in on his own. You're free to go. Wow. Into a day in jail.
Yeah, so that's different. From the thou shall not kill. Is it thou shall not murder or thou,
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt
but
not
also,
commit murder.
Steal, destroy.
thou shall not murder.
that was no,
That
that
was
was
kill.
Commit murder.
Thou shalt not commit murder.
Depends on which.
Yeah, thou shalt not
version
commit-
it is.
That was like the fourth commandment, right?
Yeah.
But if you kept reading, there was only 10, but the 11th one was fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
And that's what my grandfather was reading, that one.
Yeah, so I don't think that's bad because if you in the military and you on war, you're gonna end up.
Well, if you're in the military, you don't believe in scripture.
Okay, well that's
But you
that's an
say
interesting
you do,
take.
but not
You
that
don't.
one.
That's another
another
one of the
battle
biggest
there.
hoax in the world.
Yeah, let's-
That's another one of the biggest hoax in the world is
What?
God bless this and God bless America. But we're gonna go kill these motherfuckers. God ain't got nothing to do with that. God ain't got nothing to do with that.
You are a murderer. You're a
Yeah,
killer.
that's
You kill.
the biggest hoax.
Yeah.
That God is on the money.
God
It
protect
says-
me while I murder
It
these
says
people.
the love of money is the root of all evil, but on the money it says, in God we trust. That's the biggest scam in the world. The biggest scam in the world in America is to make you think that God and government are in cahoots or correlated.
Yeah.
They are not. They are absolutely the opposite of each other.
So we give Joe Osteen and TD Jakes the side eye.
Fake. TD fakes.
Fake.
TD
Damn.
fakes. TD fakes.
But
And
did
bankroll Olstein.
Diddy party, Jake's. Did y'all see him?
That nigga was at a Diddy. Excuse me. That nigga was at a Diddy party. You mean to tell? He was preaching there? He was preaching
With a
there?
fresh outfit on.
He was
That
preaching
is-
at Diddy party. Young girl, come here, sit on my lap.
So you think
That
if
is-
you're a pastor, you just shouldn't put yourself in that environment, or
You're
as a
supposed to-
pastor,
you're
I don't
supposed
think you
to-
need to
you're supposed
isolate
to-
yourself.
Yes.
You're supposed to
Don't
stay
put
away
You
from
think you
that
gotta go into
environment.
those?
You gotta
think
go
you gotta go into those.
You gotta go
to
into
preach
You
the
got to
word.
infiltrate.
You gotta go into the field, baby.
I don't agree with that.
You gotta go in the strip club and go, girl, let me
So what?
let me have that pole, let me preach to you.
So as a
Nah,
pastor,
nah.
you supposed to just stay away from.
Because they
Yes.
too far gone. If
You're
you at a Diddy
supposed
party,
to
you
stay
too
away
far
from the
gone.
appearance of evil. That's in the scripture.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. You're supposed to stay away from the appearance.
The appearance of evil.
So then,
Okay,
as a
okay,
pastor,
here
you
we
can't
go.
go to your family reunion.
So,
Right.
right.
You know,
Like,
yo,
no.
sorry, I
Hold
can't
up.
make it, y'all.
Y'all was
heathens.
with me. We was in Atlanta.
Mhm.
We was in Atlanta. We did the show.
Yeah.
Show was fire. My brother Brian was at the show. I said,
Yeah.
we going out after this.
Mhm.
He said, all right, I'll roll. He was hanging with his brother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We walk in the club. B was in there for 30 seconds and was like,
disappeared.
oh, I can't be here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk you later. I can't be here. And left. Remember?
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
He
remember.
couldn't be around the presence of evil.
Mhm.
The debauchery.
The debauchery.
Me, myself, me and my God are here. So my God was like, yo, have a good time, nigga. Don't go crazy. Don't blow the money.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
But,
hot 16
make,
bars.
Make sure
dropped
you
there,
get home
son.
and get some sleep tonight, nigga. Don't. But
Let
he
me
was like,
ask
I
you
can't
this.
be here.
Right.
So him seeing you perform and we cursing, saying all type of shit like
Yeah.
alcohol, liquor, like a genuine question. How
Well, they that's a business. They serve alcohol. That's a business.
right?
But
Like-
you,
like-
but
but
going
just
out
still-
to some place to indulge in
Yeah, that's
some
different.
sort of a, that's
Okay,
different.
yeah,
You
but
just
I was
going out-
because it all falls under a certain form of entertainment.
Plus, I look at it. The Most High gave me this talent.
Mhm.
Yo, God can't give you. Okay, now
You're-
we
you're-
now
you're
we
a
going.
servant.
Now we
I'm
going there. You ready?
talking
Now we
here.
going there.
You're a
The
servant.
Most High cannot give you a talent that He does not possess.
Mhm.
True.
The Most High cannot give you. How can you teach somebody how to dance? You can't dance, right? You can't give somebody a talent you don't possess.
Right.
So
I
this
agree
sense
with
of
that.
humor, God is funny.
Mhm.
Oh, he's hilarious.
God is funny. You can dance.
God
sing.
can dance. God can sing. God
Yeah.
can knuckle up when He need to.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Can't give you a talent he don't possess.
That's
so
true.
when B comes to the show, it's like, yo, I'm watching my brother
Gotcha.
shine his light.
There it is.
The light. What we said, what's our prayer before the show? Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us our light to shine.
Right,
Our light shines in your glory.
Right.
So may it shine blindingly bright. That's what we say every show, right?
So
that's great.
So when someone is convicted, but I can't be there. I mean, you just respect the fact that he's got
right. Plus, he know his brother.
Yeah,
he know me. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be over here with them sheep.
and that's
with them sheep.
And that's a dope part about it, which even falls back in line with the election. Maybe not with the Trump and Kamala, but just in general. It's okay to say, yo, I can't be here, but I'm not judging you. Right. Have a good time.
Right.
Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Be careful.
Right.
I love you the same. Holler at me when you get back.
Right.
It's not, yo, what you doing, man? Like, you need to get your, like, yo, this ain't right.
Judging people based off of what
I'm not going to doing coke and no shit like that.
Right. But that's how it is with the election. It's just like, yo, just let people vote for kind of. The only reason it's different is because of who is running.
Right.
If it was two white guys running, or it wouldn't even be, or if it was not Trump running and Kamala versus somebody else, it wouldn't be the tension that it is.
The tension is because in small part, well, it might be a big part. Oh yeah, big part. The tension is because this motherfucker,
which one?
Trump.
You know which one.
No, you're right.
Which one?
Don't do Kamala like that.
Trump has galvanized the people that I don't want to say racist. It's not. If you vote for Trump, listen. If you vote for Trump, you're not a racist.
Not everybody.
That everybody votes for Trump. Doesn't mean because you're voting.
It doesn't mean you. It doesn't mean that you're a racist person because you voted for Trump.
Right.
It does mean, however, that you don't have a problem with a racist president. And if you saying it's okay, then damn, you kind of like guilty by association. You know what he's standing on. He says this shit in interviews like at the rallies, like, yo, somebody knock him out and drag him out of here, please.
Yeah.
So, I wish it was back in the day somebody would punch that guy in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, you want a politician, the leader of the free world, to talk like that?
Talking about
American citizens. Yo,
did you know he talking about? He was talking about Arnold Palmer's dick.
Did you know
in a speech?
Did you know that after his last term, when Biden won the presidency, and they asked Trump if there's anything you would have done differently now that you're looking back on it, he said, anything you regret? I regret not giving the order to shoot.
Who?
When they were protesting out front.
Oh, on January 6th.
Yeah. No. That's January 6th. When Black Lives Matter with George Floyd, when they were marching outside the White House. I regret not giving the order to shoot.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
That's why one of his secretaries, like his defense secretary, stepped down. Like, I can't vote for him. I can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
He wanted to shoot American citizens. He wanted to shoot his people. He wanted to shoot. He wanted American troops to fire on American people.
Yeah, that would probably be very erotic for him.
But look. And now he's back on the ballot, and you don't see a problem with voting for this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does that say about you?
And your character.
What does that say about you?
Not much. you're not.
It's
much
crazy. I know. White women with mixed kids that's voting. That's like, I'm talking extreme right, like this. And I'm like, how?
And they Trump.
I'm like, how? What shaped your mental to where your own son at one point couldn't get a building or couldn't get an apartment or a place of residence in Trump's building based off of his.
But that's the same
skin color.
No, it's not the same. That's way worse. Yeah. But there are black men. I've seen this myself. I've seen the interviews. I've seen the man on the street shit. Black men that's like, I just can't vote for a woman. No other basis, not on policy or protocol. Yo, I just can't vote for a woman.
Yeah.
So, bro, you would rather have this dude because you just can't bring. Wait, what's that based on?
Well, that's why I said.
I'm so glad this shit don't pertain to me.
Yeah, it's like you're voting based off of gender and color.
You voting because you couldn't get bitches back in the day. And now it's a girl with some power. And it brings back all those memories of like trying to ask girls out and they was curving your ugly ass. And now you like, I can't vote for a woman because that reminds me that I'm a bitch ass nigga and never got bitches back in the day. So now I'm gonna vote for this guy because he hates women just like I do.
And what Pac say? Since we all came from a woman,
got a name from a woman,
and I came from a woman,
and I lame from a woman.
Wonder why we take from a woman.
He don't know
You don't know the
He's trying to keep it going. And a lame from a woman, and a saint from a woman, and a Spain with a woman.
Nah, son.
Flame
Pac
from a
said it
woman.
right.
Gold chain from a woman.
Really? Yeah.
I don't think they should highlight those type of people. It's like, oh, we got one that said, I don't want to vote. Was it a black dude who said that?
It was several black dudes.
See, turn the camera, get more. And then they show it to the world.
But they saying it though. It ain't like
they are saying it, but that's like a sampling of the rest of us. You know?
Yeah, ain't no need to hide it.
I don't like the way that we're interpreted. One person said it, that means we all said it.
It was more than one, Fox.
Okay, more than one time. It could be. I don't care if it's 10. You don't know what happened before the camera turned on. Look, I'll give you all $5. Just say this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be
make it look
in.
like they came around the corner. Hey guys, no, they planned all that shit. I don't believe it.
I'm definitely gonna be locked in tonight just to see what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah, I might even get some popcorn and be like,
I'm gonna be drinking my protein shake, watching.
But what is it? What does it say about this country when this election is so charged up like this?
It's crazy,
you got people preparing riot gear and the National
building
Guard.
bunkers.
yeah. People are scared and preparing for the worst. The worst is supposed to be the best time in history. You know, we're electing a new head of state or
it's a
an
weird
old
time, man.
It really is, man. I want this shit to be over, man.
I do too. I really do.
Because people will take your opinion and try to apply it to themselves.
Oh, they eating your ass up in the comments on
You know what? I mean, that man, what you was talking about, that clickbait? That clickbait is a bug, boy.
He's eating your ass up.
Hey, I think I haven't looked at it's been several hours. I saw some people say some things, but I like people are so emotional. Yeah, people are so emotional based off of that. And you can't let that, it's social media for one. I was like, oh, these cats are serious. But I had
what are we talking
about? The post that I made from last week's episode, and people don't like the opinion. And people don't. Well, they're never gonna watch the whole episode.
Well, people don't like anybody's opinion unless it's the same opinion they have.
Unless it's theirs. So it's like, how dare
that's
you?
a problem with human beings.
How dare you have an opinion that I don't like?
Right.
That's
the problem with society. Is like you have the free will to think whatever you think about whatever. Right. You have the right to have your own opinion. Unless this goes against the majority's opinion,
or just someone else's.
If you have the opinion that goes against the majority, you the villain.
You're the villain. You're back.
Okay, I can go with that. But there's so many other people.
But we stand on this whole you have the right to have your own opinion.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, here's my opinion. No, not that opinion, motherfucker. Not that one. That.
No, we don't like your opinion. But it's social.
Wait, the clip from last week, what you were talking politics?
I think you
was it the one where you was like, if Trump pays me money, me personally, I'll vote for him.
Oh, you did say that. You did say that, Joe Fox.
That's not.
Did you get your check?
That's not the clip you talk about.
No, I should have said that. $2,500. You said
no. It wasn't no $2,500. It was 4 years worth of my rent.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You need to cash app, and you can lease. You can lease
1,000 times 12.
He did.
He did say that.
I did not deny it.
So wait, 4 years. That's $12,000 a year.
12,000 times 4.
12,000.
I like how y'all imputed my rent.
$48,000.
Man, that's all you need to sell your soul.
Less than 50K.
Market value of where it is now, not exactly what I'm paying.
$52,000.
Hilarious. But the point being is, I said what I said, but that's the clip that went out, and people were like, How dare you?
Well, that's the clip we sent out. You could have said, don't send that clip out.
No,
He wanted
I'm
to.
the one that did it.
He wanted to.
That's the clip that went out.
I know.
Wait, ain't you the
You know
guy
what
that
I
cut the
think?
clips?
The
You know
media
what I
took
think
control of the
Wait,
clip.
that's the clip that went out. Ain't you the motherfucker that cut the clips? Went out.
But Trey, it's just like it goes back to what you said though. Clickbait. When you put certain words up there, people are like, let me check that out. And then when they see it, they're like, they can have.
I do agree with that because we put Tony Rock claps back and mad motherfuckers. Click, 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 click,
Yo,
click, click.
like we got.
But you did clap back though.
I didn't really clap back. I tried.
But you
But
respond.
it don't-
I did not clap back. I tried to clarify
Explain, yeah.
their misunderstanding,
Yeah, yes, but
which we will segue to right now.
okay, all right.
So earlier today, you sent me the clip.
of
You sent me the clip
Joe
of the Joe
Budden.
Budden podcast.
Yeah.
At the 3, he was like, "Yo, check out the 3 hour mark." Right.
Yeah.
So I didn't check it out. When you sent it earlier today, I was like, I had my kid with
Fox
me.
sent it. Yeah.
I was
Yes,
like-
yes. Skinny Key brother sent it to me.
Okay.
and I sent it, yeah.
But look, okay, so it trickled down. It got to
Yeah.
me.
It got to you.
I'm in the house with my baby. I got Charleston. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what. I'm thinking y'all gonna show me comments that somebody said or whatever. I'm like, I don't care about. I don't care about comments. I don't care what people say. Yo, as long as you talking about me, you talking about me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Mhm.
Good, bad, whatever. If you saying Tony Rock and then bad, you saying Tony Rock and good, Tony Rock and in the middle, you saying Tony Rock.
Right.
I win.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole day I didn't look at the clips.
Mm-hmm.
We came in early. We sitting here talking. And he was like, "Yo, you saw the joint?" I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Well, since we sitting here, got
Yeah.
time to kill. Let me check it out."
Mhm.
And Joe Budden asked the cast, "Do you think Chris should have put Tony in movies?"
Mhm.
Like it was like 3 or 4 dudes. Mark Lamont Hill was one of them. Shout out Mark Lamont Hill. I've done your show, bro. You could call me anytime. I stand on that again. I'm gonna stand on that again another week in a row.
Mhm.
Yo, if you know me and you want it clear, you want clarity,
Mhm.
or at least not even clarity, you just want to hear it from
Mm-hmm.
the motherfucker that people are talking about.
Mhm.
Yo, Mark, hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Ford, hit me. She wasn't there. She wasn't in.
Yeah,
in-
she
in
wasn't
that,
there.
in that clip.
No.
But she's on the podcast,
Okay, I
and
didn't know that.
that's funny. She wasn't there. We've actually done a movie together.
Yeah.
She would have been like, I was in a movie with that motherfucker. He was amazing.
What kind of movie was this?
But I'm saying she would have been like, yo, like y'all talking about him not being in stuff. Because
Yeah.
one of the dudes, and forgive me, I don't know the names of all the other cats, but one of the dudes was like, yo, he ain't been in shit.
I know. Yeah, I heard that.
Bruh.
Yeah. What?
Now that's just him not doing the work.
Mm-hmm.
But see, when you do podcasts, like we said earlier, yo, you don't have to do your due diligence.
Mm.
You're just talking shit.
just talk.
And
I
guess
don't do no research. I just talk shit.
and
TD
guess what?
Jakes is
And
gonna
guess
get
what
mad
Joe
at you.
Budden is gonna do because
Mm.
Joe Budden they're big on doing this. They cut their own clips.
Mm-hmm.
They title their own clips and put their own clickbait out to get all the views. So what they would do with that, and what they might even do with that segment is, let's make that a 5-minute clip
Right.
talking about tone just to get the views. They will argue amongst themselves in clickbait. Joe Budden argues with
Right.
Melissa Ford. Or
Well, look,
whatever.
let's cut. We gonna. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. We gonna cut this. We gonna cut this.
Tony Rock
So
claps
look,
back.
I'm not familiar with all the guys on the cast, right?
Yeah,
But one dude in particular was like, "Yo, he ain't been in shit."
I heard. Yeah.
Like, was he been in? I think one dude actually said, "Yo, he ain't been on tour in 10 years."
No, they said you've been touring for the last 10 years. I
Yo,
listened.
What about the 10
wait.
before that?
Hold up. Just for clarity, for everybody. And just so y'all know, since my name is ringing bells right now, Vlad hit me today and was like, "Yo, come back on the podcast." So I'm going back on Vlad.
Hey.
I'm going back on Vlad. I'm gonna pump the shit out this podcast. Let him know it
Yes.
wasn't Area Spears podcast.
Yes.
Because Trey was so mad about that.
Yo,
listen.
what the sister having so
But listen, exactly. Yo, so look, I'm not familiar with homie's name, but so what's this? 2024.
Yep.
Yo, and allow me to talk like me for a second. Can I talk like me for a
Go
second?
ahead. Go ahead.
Because a
Talk
lot of
like
times
you
I talk amongst y'all,
Okay.
and they don't know how I talk.
Mhm.
I talk with y'all, but they don't know how I talk.
Speak your mind. man.
Yo,
Go ahead.
all right, ready? Now let me put my tone on.
Chillax.
Yo, son, I've been a national headliner since 2006, 7. I've been the nigga that go up last since 2006 or 7. Every year. It's 52 weeks in a year. Not until 2016 did I even take a break.
Mhm.
I would go out 51 weeks out the year. Headlining since 2007. 2016, my manager at the time was like, yo, son, you're going to burn yourself out. Yo, take a break. His words, 2016. Yo, son, take a break. You got mad bitches. You got mad bitches.
His words, not
take
mine.
one of your girls. What did he say this? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Take one of your girls, go to Miami, go to Cancun, go to Jamaica, just sit in the sand for a week and just relax. Right?
Right.
That's when I started taking a week. Then it was like, okay, we're gonna do birthday weekend. So it turned into, okay, I'll take a week off for birthday weekend. We'll have an enormous party. So if you've never been to birthday weekend, you missed it.
You played yourself.
You played yourself. But I would take a week off for birthday and a week off for Memorial Day.
Right.
And other than that, I'd be on the road headlining every week. Since Charleston has been born, now I take a week for Charleston's birthday, a week for my birthday, a week for a random week, whenever. I go home for Thanksgiving.
Right.
I go home for Christmas. And I take the first week off in January to go to the doctor, go to the dentist, you know, make sure everything's, because I know the rest of the years, we out. We out getting this money.
Crazy. Yeah.
I've been doing that since. So he ain't been on tour. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but
it sounds
just to clarify,
weird, but
just
10
wait.
years.
No, I don't know if that's what he said, but just to clarify, I've been good for a long time, bro. Financially, I'm really, really good. Now, as far as movies, I was in Think Like a Man. I heard them reference that. Number one movie in the country at the time. I was in it. I've done independents. I've done TV shows. I've sold TV shows. I've executive produced TV shows. Bruh, my name good in the industry.
Yeah.
My name good in the industry. All I was saying was, when my brother is selling a movie, the names attached help him sell the movie.
Right.
And I'm trying to be as humble as possible.
Right.
But if my brother goes in a room with the suits and says, yo, I have Martin Lawrence attached, as opposed to Tony Rock attached, I think he would get more traction with Martin Lawrence. As humbly as possible.
Yeah.
Now, one of the dudes said as well, he was saying the Martin Lawrence role, but why didn't he talk about a lesser role? Nigga, because I'm not lesser. Nigga, I'm not lesser.
Right.
I'm fucking Tony Rock.
Right.
Also, what they referenced was, he said, my brother told you, I'm going to put you in a movie. And he was like, yo, all right, cool. So he waited for the phone call. Now, for the people that don't know, because I could tell that people that were talking didn't know the protocol.
Right.
So I didn't say, I said I was waiting. But what I meant was, when you get a movie, you get a call from producers, directors, stage managers of a play. Hey, you're going to start this day. They might tell you 4 or 5 days out. So again, I was on tour. I wasn't stopping my tour until there was a reason to stop the tour.
There you go.
I'm going to keep this money coming in until I go, hey, stop that. Let me go get this bag. But until that happens, I'm going to get this money.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say. I don't know where it got.
Yeah, because I read on the episode, I said, well, why didn't you call? And you was like, I shouldn't have to.
No, but okay,
and
so
that's when everybody.
Let's address that. Let's address that. I didn't call. And what me saying I shouldn't have to is because I know the protocol of movie making. You would get a call like, hey, this is so-and-so from production. Your brother told us to call, or casting said to call. You start Thursday. What's your email? We'll send you the sides. And then I would know that I'm up and running.
Right.
You right. It wouldn't have anything to do with my brother at that point.
Yeah.
It would be production. Right? It would be direction. So
and you can't call a casting office. Hey, y'all ain't calling.
And you can't call a casting.
Yo, who you gonna call?
Hold up. You can't call a casting office and go, hey, my brother said I'm in the movie. When can I show up? Because if that's the case, nigga, I will call the casting director for every fucking movie he does. And be like, yo, he said I'm in it. So that's not realistic. That's not realistic. And I heard him reference that. That's not realistic.
That's crazy.
Right? So I didn't get the call from production. So I kept my money coming in.
Yeah, you just kept working.
Right? I kept working. It's not a sense of entitlement. It was a sense of protocol, right? But I say that to say all this. Joe, and I appreciate Joe saying, yo, nah, I think Tony's a real good dude. Tony's a real good dude. I know Tony. Tony's a real good dude. So I appreciate that. But let's clear this all up, yo. Have me on the podcast. I'll come and sit there and tell y'all everything I meant. Y'all can tell me what I said, and I'll tell you exactly what I meant by that. I will come on. I will promote this. I will promote the shit out of Live from the Green Room on your podcast. But I will give you all clarity as opposed to what I meant.
Yeah.
I will give you all clarity in regards to what I meant about everything I said.
Yeah,
and call us too, Shannon Sharp.
Good enough?
We ready for that too?
Shay, I'm ready to talk. No, deadass. I know you sent the offer before. You sent the offer, and I was touring, and I didn't want to. I think I was in like Miami that week, and I didn't want to cancel Miami, so I went and did Miami instead. Shay, let's talk.
Yo.
I'll sip the shit out that cognac. I'll bring some rum punch.
Yeah.
You drink some of my shit. I'll drink some of your stuff. We'll see who got the best liquor on the market, baby. Let's talk, Shay.
You got to get that Shay kind.
Joe Budden, let's
crazy.
talk. Melissa, you know me. Melissa, you know me.
That Shannon Sharp one is going to be...
Who else? Vlad, I'm
crazy.
coming on this week. Next week. Vlad, I'm back on Vlad next week.
Vlad's gonna be great.
I'm gonna start clearing this up. I'm home for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to get Breakfast Club and
Please
get back on
get-
Angela Yee.
Please.
So whoever want to talk, yo, Charlemagne. And here's the thing, yo, this really ain't even a big deal to me. This is like so minor. All I said was the nigga said I'm gonna put you in a movie. I didn't get in the movie. You think, and I will give them the props. I will give Joe Budden podcast props for this. One of the dudes was like, nah, he ride for his brother, yo. He was the only nigga that stood up when this shit happened with bitch ass Will.
Right.
And I stand on that. So what? I wasn't in the movie. You can't fuck with my brother without fucking with me. So what? I wasn't in the movie. You fuck with my brother, I'm coming for you. That's all my brothers. Everybody get the same protocol with me. Every one of my brothers is on if you fuck with my brothers.
And that's the way it should be.
And that's the way it should be. So listen, Joe, Shannon, Charlemagne, Angela Yee. Who else? Who else was talking? Vlad, I'm coming on.
Jasmine Brand, where you
Jasmine
at?
Brand, where you at, Jasmine Brand?
It was a lot.
There's a lot of them, man. I don't-
All of y'all, holla at the kid. Yo, have the whole crew on.
The whole crew.
The intern too.
The intern too.
I will clear up all of this shit. I will let y'all know exactly what I meant with everything I said.
It's funny. They're probably trying to find some other clips too, you know, to misconstrue.
But is that really the thing? They purposely misinterpret what you're saying? For the
Maybe not purposely,
The
but-
thing is, the title is everything. And the algorithm's like, okay, what can I see, or what words are out there that's gonna spark?
right.
And sitting down with Mekhi Phifer on this episode of Live from the Green Room. Okay, that's cool. But then when we cut and break them episodes down, like it should be, Mekhi Phifer talks about how reckless Cameron was on set. Like,
okay,
I mean, some people
I
like,
see
oh
what you're saying.
shit,
You know what I
I mean? And then they hear it, and he ain't really being like the nigga, you know what I mean? And he just said, yo, the nigga come in, man.
But see, I look at it like this when I'm sorry, to cut you off, I look at it like this when I see those sensationalized clips. Like I told you this last week, 2 weeks ago. It said some shit like, yo, Tony Rock furious with his brother.
Furious.
So I was like, oh shit, nigga. And I know I didn't say it crazy. I'm like, I watched this shit. And I watched it like, yo. I watched it and I was like, now, the person that clicked on this for that reason, for that caption, they disappointed right now.
Yeah.
They're like,
But you
he
know
didn't
what?
say nothing malicious
A lot
at
of
all.
times, though, the people that click on it, they see the title, they already got that title embedded in their mind. So they going to still be like, oh, shit, he is.
And those are
that's
those are
very
the people that are in my comments like, yo, nigga, what the fuck? It's like, bruh.
But guess what?
Because you're responding to me based on the shit in your mind.
That's a media trick.
But guess
actually.
what? But those are the people that we need to get the engagement going.
Okay.
You know why? Because logical people go on here and don't even got time to comment. They're going to be like,
That's true.
they're going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
how many
that's
times
okay,
do
that
you
was good.
actually comment on a random
Bruh,
video that you watch?
Because I know when I go to Vlad,
Rarely, ever.
the last time I did Vlad, we went from my start in comedy to fucking like the Oscars. My start in 1998 to the Oscars. We covered all that. So I know this time it's gonna be like, yo, so You said your brother didn't put you in movies.
Yeah, Vlad wants
Bro, my brother done
Vlad wants to smoke.
Let me
now.
say something.
That's
my
why
brother
he's
has done so
calling.
much shit for me
Mm-hmm.
that I don't tell y'all motherfuckers about because y'all not entitled to the information.
Yeah,
Y'all not privy
you know.
to the shit that goes on with the Rock brothers. My brother done did so much shit, bro. Like, if I started listening shit, I'd be like, we'd be here until tomorrow.
Like even with, like, for example, when we had Naeem and Naeem was talking about Kevin,
Yeah.
it's mad clickbait.
Yo, okay, so look, here's the crazy thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So when this shit started going viral with the movie thing, Spank hit me. Spank hit me and said,
I know Naeem. It just making shit.
Spank texted me, shout out to Spank,
We gotta get him on
and
the
was
show.
like, yo, son, I felt every word you said, bro. I'm in the same position. It's not his sibling, but they are brothers. They are brothers in a sense, right?
They
And he was
close.
like, yo, we be trying to tell Kev the same thing. Like, yo, bro, we just let us get to audition. If we get it on our own merit, then that's good, right? Just let us get in the room. And I was like, bro, I know what you're saying. Like, and me and Spank text back and forth.
We gonna get him on the podcast.
We was,
Son,
son, I'm talking about like a good 10 texts a piece.
Yeah, that's me.
And he told me about a movie, you know, I don't want to tell this story, but he told me about a movie that he was up for. And he was like, yo, bro, you could send it over. Like you could, you know, send it over. You know what I'm saying? Like in entertainment, people don't know this, but if Joe Fox is directing a movie and I audition for it and it's between me and two other people,
that star can make
in my
it.
friendship, I would reach out to Joe Fox and go, yo, I'm up. I made it to the 3. Joe Fox nod would send me over the top. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's all this business is.
Right. So that's what he was saying.
Decided,
He was saying like he was in the running for something and was like, yo, bro, now I made it here. You was like, go up the chain of command. I did all of that, got here. Now it's your turn to like see it through. And he didn't. But I don't want to speak on they shit. I got you.
But that's
we'll have Spank on, let him play the air.
Yeah, Spank, we're gonna get you on the next couple of weeks. But yeah, like it's mad clickbait to where, you know, if we did it and it could go real rival.
Kevin Hart
don't look out for his crew.
Look,
like
last thing. One of the dudes was like, yo.
That's reckless. It's ill-advised.
What did homie say? He said,
Which one?
one of the cats on Joe Budden, he was like, he said something like maybe, because I had referenced like us not talking a lot in our youth.
Yeah, they was like, they not.
And he was like, yo, maybe this nigga a piece of shit or some shit. Like his brother don't fuck with him. Like, God damn, bro, that's what you interpreted from me saying like we didn't rock with each other in our youth. I meant, I shouldn't even, should I say it here? Because I'm going to clear it up later on. I meant like, if you have siblings, so many siblings like I have.
One is older.
Yo, nigga mad older. And I'm 15 thinking I know everything. Fuck out of here, nigga. I know what I'm doing. Like, we didn't rock like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't mean it was like, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you. It wasn't like guns in the living room. It was just, yo, I'm 15. I think I know more than I do.
Right.
I think I'm wiser than I am. My
older brother,
20-something-year-old brother's like, yo, you can't do that, man. Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga. I know what I'm doing. That's all I meant. We didn't rock like we wasn't in a cohesive.
Yeah, you
unit.
wasn't in the sandbox together.
Look, he was like, yo, this nigga's trouble, man. He was a knucklehead. He gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
That would be for
I'm not fucking with him right now because I'm trying to do this thing and he's a knucklehead. But at the end of the night, we would have dinner together every night. We would say our prayers together. We would, yo, you finished with the juke, pass me the pitcher, nigga, pass the mashed potatoes. It was somebody fuck with you, I'm fighting them off top. Like that's been our relationship our whole lives. Because you all know, everybody seems to all know this. You have to all know this. He wasn't that dude. He wasn't in the street like that.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm a street nigga. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But if somebody fucked with him because I knew he wasn't like that, I was like, let's go.
Well, it's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me saying we didn't rock with each other like that, they took that shit.
It ran with it.
It seems like I say shit and then social media takes it and I say it on 2 and they push that shit to 10.
That's how they hear it.
Look, he was grown and I was a child.
Exactly.
So we did
like they don't know the
I was
different
a
years
fast talking teenager that thought I knew everything. I was hard to talk to. My father would tell you that when I was 15, 16. I was hard to talk to. I was a knucklehead. My mother was like, oh, this kid. That's all I meant. I didn't mean he was like, I don't talk to that nigga.
Right.
Yo, wait till he eat, then I'll eat. I wasn't. Wait till he eat. But they take it to go full throttle. So I know what you mean with the clickbait. They take it to go full throttle with it. So yo, once again, I'll clear it up with this. Joe, I'm waiting for the invite. Shay, I'm waiting for the invite. Charlemagne, Envy. Y'all know me. Y'all know me, bruh. Angela Yee, I love you, girl. I'll come on anytime you want me to. Jasmine Brand, let's talk. Vlad, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Let's clear this up.
Let's pump
and
it.
It's so minuscule, but since y'all want to talk about it,
but you know what's
because all of it helps this.
Yeah. And it came close to our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
So what better way than to get a little?
Yeah. So after 1 year, we getting that traction we always wanted. And speaking of anniversaries, next week, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Fox's birthday.
Scorpio.
I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be so lit up in this motherfucker next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
If you know us, if you know any one of us, and you want to come out and hang out next week,
please
come through.
Just
Joe Fox's birthday gonna be so lit.
Yeah.
Come through.
And
live dating
it's
episode.
It's Joe
the dating
Fox episode.
And we're gonna be talking that shit.
It's live.
It's gonna be nice.
If you want to be in the studio audience, or if you are a young lady that would like the chance
to go on a date.
Joe Fox.
I give you a chance.
A dinner date paid for by yours truly, so it's gonna be somewhere nice. Contact Trey Elliot. Contact myself. We will bring you on the show. We will give you the third degree. We will ask questions. Q&A. We will let Joe Fox ultimately cast the deciding ballot.
Yep.
Joe Fox will decide who he wants to go on a dinner date with, and we will get the deets and the details the week after.
Yep.
After your dinner date. I don't know when y'all gonna set it up, but after that. Are you excited, Joe Fox?
I'm very excited.
Are you looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward
What type of young lady are you hoping to meet that night?
Race, age, go ahead.
Race, age. You gonna put me out there?
Go ahead and say that. Just look into the camera and say
that. Young enough and black like me.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Young enough and black like me.
Black like me.
So if you're not black or young, you can still come to the show.
You can still
if you're not black and young, you can sit in the studio audience and watch the show.
Yeah, you
the
can still
date,
come
Joe Fox, November
12th.
No, November the 12th.
November the 12th.
Birthday's the day before.
Birthday's November 11th.
That's a Monday.
That's a
His
Monday.
birthday's Monday.
So we celebrate.
Wait, what you doing? What you got planned for that Monday?
I got a little something planned. I got some people coming in town, so I'm gonna be. They'll probably be here.
They're gonna be at the taping.
Hopefully,
you know you have something planned for them for Monday.
Yeah, I got something planned for Monday, but the big.
So we'll celebrate
on
the 12th.
Nothing on Monday.
So Wednesday we'll do dinner. I'll take you to dinner for your birthday.
Wednesday, don't we have a show? We got a show at the Ha at the Ha.
What time's the show?
8.
You got a show.
I got a show at the Ha.
Oh shit, that's right. We could do a late dinner. We could do STK like 10 o'clock, something like that.
Wednesday the what? The 13th.
Mm-hmm.
I got a show, but we could do a late.
What time's your show?
Probably 8 o'clock.
How late is late?
Let's see how late they stay open.
Yeah,
I want to do something nice. It's your birthday.
Which one?
And I'm probably leaving that Thursday. I mean, we leaving that Thursday? What's that Thursday?
That's y'all,
yeah,
right?
we leaving. No, yeah, we leave. I leave Thursday night. Dayton.
So Dayton's Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So we can do dinner Thursday.
I usually leave Thursday.
I thought you dating on Tuesday.
I usually leave the night before. I leave like the red eye.
I thought you're dating.
So can you do like
Tuesday.
a 8 o'clock dinner Thursday?
Dating.
Leaving
Yeah, I look.
That's the show.
Is he dating on Tuesday or
dating
Thursday?
on Dayton, Ohio.
Oh yeah, Dayton, Ohio. Yeah.
Dayton.
There's a
Okay,
club.
let's see what time STK close.
Dayton. Okay.
Hey, they gonna stay open for us.
They close at 11, so we could do Wednesday.
We can do Wednesday.
I think that
10 o'clock dinner.
I'll just go first.
You do 10 o'clock dinner.
Yeah,
Wednesday dinner on me.
Boom, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Dinner on me Wednesday night. Joe Fox.
And speaking of that, with tomorrow too, I'm trying to make it to the show, but I'm gonna have a late flight. So if I make it, I'm gonna have to go up early. If you
okay, bet.
Yeah.
So tomorrow. So okay, wait. So we got the Joe Fox episode out the way.
November 12th.
Season finale, season 1 of Live from the Green Room. The season finale will be the Date Tony Rock episode.
Hey!
If you are a young lady in the Los Angeles area or maybe somewhere else, you might get flued out. Contact Trey Elliot. Contact Joe Fox. I have to be I have to be impartial. I can't pick my own.
He can't pick.
I can't pick my own potential. So contact Trey Elliot. Contact Joe Fox. Let them know you are interested in the Date Tony Fox. Tony Fox. The Date Tony Rock episode. We will have you on the show. They will give you the Q&A.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it will be my decision to decide who I go on a dinner date with, paid for by me. That is the season finale of Live from the Green Room. That is December
17th. No?
December 17th.
That's the day we decided to do yours.
I don't know.
Well,
it's like the last.
The year anniversary is the 12th.
But then the 12th then.
So the 17th will be that following.
So the 10th.
So we could do the 10th.
December 10th. December 10th will be the Date Tony Rock episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Live from the Green Room. Contact Trey Elliot. Contact Joe Fox if you are a potential suitor, and let them know, and they will set it all up and invite you to the show. We're gonna have a crazy live audience that night.
And while we're at it, we could do our first annual Christmas party.
That'll be the Christmas party.
You want to make that the Christmas party?
That'll be the Christmas party. Or you want to do it the 17th?
You want to do the Christmas party, or you want to combine
No,
it?
17th Christmas party.
Okay, 17th it would be the Christmas party.
So we'll just write mad comics. Everybody can come up here.
Everybody come up here. Yeah, we just have a good time.
So the 10th, Date Tony Rock episode, season finale. The 17th, Christmas party.
Christmas party.
Contact Joe Fox. Contact Trey Elliott if you want to do the Tony Rock episode.
My birthday episode. Damn, we got all types of shit.
December gonna be up.
That's the 23rd, right?
My birthday's the 30th.
30th, my bad.
But,
so we all gonna be back in there?
Shit, I don't know.
Where you going for your birthday?
I'll probably be here and go somewhere right after.
Okay. Well, let us know when you.
Yeah. So December gonna be turned up in the studio.
December gonna be turned up, yo.
That's gonna be crazy.
December gonna be turned up. Fox, let them know where you at.
I got a show it's at an undisclosed location, but it's a birthday show starting on the 8th. And then I got another be here on the 12th. The 13th is at the Ha. The 15th is slipped my mind right now, but I don't want to.
Okay, straight.
Where we at? This weekend, I mean Thursday, Friday, Saturday, DC Comedy Loft with Jackie Fabulous. So DC.
Pull it up.
Oh, it's at the Belly Room. It's at the Belly Room on the 14th, my bad.
Intern, you got shows coming up?
Yes, November 14th as well. I'm going to be in San Diego. San Diego Pull Up, San Diego Laugh Factory. I know y'all were just there a couple weeks ago. I did the week before y'all as well. Catch
what
you
you
there.
doing it on the weekend? Was that a weekend or during the week?
I'm doing Thursday coming up. But I did the weekend before.
One night or one Thursday?
One night, if Friday.
What's the date?
14th. November 14th.
I might pull up on you.
Yeah,
Pull
Leah
up.
hit me about
SD.
some dates.
I might pull up on you.
SD, pull up.
Sit in the back and just see what the young boy working with.
We
young boy working with.
Where we at? We in the streets in DC this weekend or what?
Is that a real question?
What's my man's name? White cat that got me drunk.
Ryan?
Is he gonna be there?
Right, of course.
Tell Ryan I got my eye on him.
So lots and lots to promote and talk about. This weekend, Magooby's Comedy Club, Timonium, Maryland. And people say Baltimore, but it's not Baltimore. It's outside of Baltimore. I'll be there this weekend. Sunday, I'm going to see the Steelers kick the Washington Commanders or Redskins, whoever ass. Back here on Tuesday for another exciting episode of Live in the Green Room. Next week, we in Dayton, Ohio. The weekend after that, we in
Milwaukee,
Wisconsin. The weekend after that, we in
I want to say Boston.
Laugh Boston. Shout out to my man Stevie D. Stevie D, I see you soon.
All over the place.
We got tour dates, man. We touring again, homie. I've been touring for a long time. Okay, that does not mean I don't need to be in some movies, but I get what you're saying. Anyway, this is all brought to you by Captain Kirk Jamaican Rum Punch. Kirk, I'll be home soon. I'm gonna pull up at the club one night. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna pop up and do a show at the club one night. Come home for the holidays. This was a great episode.
Great episode.
Yeah, I love it.
And once again, as we're sitting here talking, the votes are being tabulated. But black people, that don't change nothing for us. We still got to be on our mission. The mission is the mission. The main thing is the main thing. Remember that.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Comment.
Tell a friend.
Share.
Tell a friend.
Everything.
Yo, reach out if you want to be on the Joe Fox episode. Reach out if you want to be on the Tony Rock episode. If you want to come to the Christmas party, let us know. Is that everything? We covered everything.
That's it. Live in the Green Room.
Charleston, Dad, I love you very much. I love you to all the planets. This is Live in the Green Room. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Right.